Hi guys, look what we have here. We have for you today a wonderful children's book. It's called Yagua Days by Cruz Martel, pictures by Jerry Pinkney. This is Bodega, you see. Okay, we'll start reading. We'll read a little here. From the sleeve, this is Puerto Rican vegetables and fruits are all grown in panel trucks. Mailman Jorge tells Adán Riera, and rainy days are wonderful days. They're Yagua Days. Adán, who was born in New York and has never been to Puerto Rico, is skeptical. Then his parents take him there to visit his uncle Ulis. And Adán experiences all sorts of new things. Foods that grow on trees in the mountains and a huge family that Adán hadn't known before. But best of all, he finds out that rainy days are wonderful days, Yagua Days. Jerry Pinkney has captured in his glowing illustrations all the warmth and liveliness of Cruz Martel's story. There's a Spanish word list here. We'll look at that in a minute. This book was a runner-up for the Council on Interracial Books for Children Award. It got that award. Yagua Days. Yagua Days by Cruz Martel, pictures by Jerry Pinkney. The Dial Press, New York. Oh, it says at the back of the book you'll find a Spanish word list that includes definitions and pronunciations. So let's look at that right now. This is the Spanish word list. Let's see. Arroz con gandules. Arroz con gandules. That's rice with pigeon peas. Bodega. Puerto Rican grocery store. Buenos dias. Good day or hello. Campesino. Country boy. Campesino. That's a country boy. Compadre. Pal. Coquis. Tree frogs. Corral Viejo, old corral. Corral Viejo, old corral. Ensaladas de chayotes et tomates. Salads of avocados and tomatoes. Ensaladas de chayotes yo tomates. Finca plantation. Gualabana, a sweet pulpy fruit, slightly smaller than a football, covered with prickly skin. Hasta luego. That's till we meet again. Goodbye. Hola, hello. Mummy is mommy. Mango is a sweet tropical fruit, golden when ripe. That's mango. Mapena, spreadfruit. Mi amor, my love. Mira, look. Muchacho, boy. Name. That's a tropical root vegetable similar to a potato. That's a nyame. Okay, we got the various words down. This was dedicated para mama, for mama, for his mother. All right, we'll start right now. It was drizzling steadily on the Lower East Side. From the doorway of his parents' bodega, Adán Riera watched a car splash the sidewalk. School had ended for the summer 2 days ago, and for 2 days it had rained. Adán wanted to play in East River Park, but with so much rain about, the only thing a boy could do was watch cars splash by. Of course, he could help father. Adán enjoyed working in the bodega. He liked the smells of the fruits and the different colors of the vegetables. And he liked the way the mangoes, ñames, and crepas felt in his hands. But today, he would rather be in the park. He watched another car spray past. The rain began to fall harder. Mailman Jorge sloshed in, slapping water off his hat. He smiled. ¿Qué pasa, Adán? Why the long face? Rainy days are terrible days. No, they're wonderful days. They're Yagua Days. Stop teasing, Jorge. Yesterday, you told me the vegetables and fruits in the bodega are grown in panel trucks. What's a Yagua Day? Muchachos, this day is a Yagua Day. And Puerto Rican vegetables and fruits are grown in trucks. Why? I have a truck myself. Every day I water it. Adán's mother and father came in from the back. Hola, Jorge. You look wet. I feel wetter, but it's a wonderful feeling. It's a Yagua Day feeling. His mother and father liked Jorge. They had all grown up together in Puerto Rico. So you've been telling Adán about Yagua Days? Si, mira. Here's a letter for you from Corral Viejo, where we all had some of the best Yagua Days. Adán's father read the letter. Good news, my brother Ulis wants Mami, Adán, and me to visit him on his finca for 2 weeks. Finca's plantation. On his finca for 2 weeks. You haven't been to Puerto Rico in years, said mailman Jorge. Adán's never been there, replied his mother. We can ask my brother to take care of the bodega. Adán will meet his family in the mountains at last. Adán clapped his hands. Puerto Rico, who cares about the rain? Mailman Jorge smiled. Maybe you'll even have a few Yagua Days. Hasta luego. Yque gocen mucho. Yoque gocen mucho. Hasta luego. Hasta luego means till we meet again. Tio Ulis met them at the airport in Ponce. Welcome to Puerto Rico, Adán. Stocky Uncle Ulis had tiny blue eyes and a round red face, and big, strong arms. But Adán, excited about his first plane ride, hugged Uncle Ulis even harder than Uncle Ulis hugged him. Come, we'll drive to Corral Viejo. He winked at Adán's father. I'm sorry you didn't arrive yesterday. Yesterday was a wonderful Yagua Day. You know about Yagua Days too, Tio Ulis? Sure, they're my favorite days. But wouldn't today be a good Yagua Day? The worst. The sun's out. In an old Jeep, they wound up into the mountains. Look, said Uncle Ulis, pointing at a river jumping rocks. Your mother and father, Mailman Jorge, and I played in that river when we were children. They bounced up a hill to a cluster of bright houses. Many people were outside. This is your family, Adán, said Uncle Ulis. Everyone crowded around the Jeep, old and young people, blonde, brown, and black-haired people, dark-skinned and light-skinned people, blue-eyed, brown-eyed, and green-eyed people. Adán had not known there were so many people in his family. Uncle Ulis's wife, Carmen, hugged Adán and kissed both his cheeks. Taller than Uncle Ulis and very thin, she carried herself like a soldier. Her straight mouth never smiled, but her eyes did. The whole family sat under wide trees and ate arroz con gandulas, pernil, viandas, and tostones, asalatas de chayotes y tomatos and pasteles. Adán talked and sang until his voice turned to a squeak. He ate until his stomach almost popped a pants button. Afterwards, he fell asleep under a big mosquito net before the sun had even gone down behind the mountains. In the morning, Uncle Elise called out, "Adán, everyone ate all the food in the house. Let's get more." "From a bodega?" "No, mi amor. From my finca on the mountain." "You drive a tractor and plow on the mountain?" "You drive a tractor and plow on the mountain?" Tia Carmen smiled with her eyes. "We don't need tractors and plows on our finca." "I don't understand." "Viente, you will." Adán and his parents, Aunt Carmen and Uncle Elise, hiked up the mountain beside a splashy stream. Near the top, they walked through groves of fruit trees. "Long ago, your grandfather planted these trees," Adán's mother said. "Now Aunt Carmen and Uncle Elise pick what they need for themselves or want to give away or sell in the ponce." "Let's work," said Aunt Carmen. Sitting on his father's shoulders, Adán picked oranges. Swinging a hooked stick, he pulled down mangoes. Whipping a bamboo pole with a knife tied to the end, he chopped mapenes from a tall tree. Digging with a machete, he uncovered names. Finally, gripping a very long pole, he struck down coconuts. "How do we get all the food down the mountain?" he asked. "Watch," said Aunt Carmen. She whistled loudly. Adán saw a patch of white moving in the trees. A horse with a golden mane appeared. Uncle Elise fed him a guanabana. The horse twitched his eyes and munched the delicious fruit loudly. "Palomo will help us carry all the fruit and vegetables we picked," Adán's mother said. Back at the house, Adán gave Palomo another guanabana. "He'll go back up to the finca now," his father said. "He's got all he wants to eat there." Uncle Elise rubbed his knee. "¿Qué te pasa?" asked Adán's mother. "My knee. It always hurts just before rain comes." Adán looked at the cloudless sky. "But it's not going to rain." "Yes, it will. My knee never lies. It'll rain tonight. Maybe tomorrow. Say, when it does, it'll be a Yagua Day." In the morning, Adán, waking up cozy under his mosquito net, heard rain banging on the metal roof and cockways beeping like tiny car horns. He jumped out of bed and got a big surprise. His mother and father, Uncle Elise and Aunt Carmen, were on the porch wearing bathing suits. "Vámonos, Adán," his father said. "It's a wonderful Yagua Day. Put on your bathing